So, because our chairman, Alex Baker, is not here tonight, I will be hosting the award! For those of you that don't know me, my name is Joe Prestwich, and I am the Unity Manager. For anyone who has not attended the Stonewall Annual Awards before, the order of the evening is pretty straightforward. Each team manager will be asked to come on stage, speak briefly, that word was briefly, Alex Harris, about their season, and present the awards relevant for their team. Each award winner will get a unique and beautiful Stonewall FC pin badge. So unique that they are not actually here yet. So we'll make sure that each winner gets their badge in due course. Just a few thank yous before we go any further. Thanks to our social secretaries, James D and Sam C, for putting the event together. And thanks to Lloyd for organising the voting and the running of the awards. Thanks to all the managers for getting all the information out to players and collecting votes. Tonight. And thank you to Alison and her team for hosting us. And thank you to all of you for being here. Thank you. I'm going to try and do as Alex Baker usually does and open with a few remarks about the broad state of play for LGBTQ plus inclusion in football and an overview of some of our club achievements over the past 12 months. Before we do any of that though, here's some attempts at warm-up humour. Premier League football! Any Arsenal fans in the house tonight? Yeah! Congratulations on an historic season, winning the Premier League for the first time in 22 years. Let's hope you wait just as long for your next win. Any Manchester City fans in the house tonight? Didn't think so. Thank you though for giving another team a chance this year, and we hope you enjoy adding 2 more domestic cup trophies to what is a quite busy cabinet. Moving to the part of the table I have most affinity with, the bottom. It's all to play for on Sunday. Jamie Redknapp asked on Sky Sports earlier this week, can you imagine North London if Arsenal win the title and Tottenham go down? We can, Jamie, and it looks brilliant. As for West Ham going down, the only saving grace is that their final game is at home. So at least if they lose, the players won't be able to hear the crowd boo, or cheer, or make any sound, really. Thank you. I hope you're suitably warmed up. On to more pressing matters. It's been quite an uncomfortable year for LGBTQ plus inclusion in football. Our season started last summer amongst the continued uncertainty around the UK Supreme Court's ruling on the Equality Act 2010. The related guidance and practical implications of this ruling have been calamitous for our community and demonstrates the importance of open and inclusive spaces like ours. In August 2025, the Premier League ended its 8-year-long partnership with Rainbow Laces, replacing it with its own Premier League with Pride campaign in February 2026. There were many reasons for this, but this decision, I think, is nonetheless a symbolic move away from working with organisations trying to promote LGBTQ plus inclusivity in the game, and that in and of itself has an impact on our community. Luckily, the WSL has continued its partnership with Rainbow Laces, and so we hope LGBTQ plus people continue to be visible and supported within the sport more broadly. I'd say our club has not been immune to discrimination either, and as many of you know, Stonewall FC scored a very unwanted and unexpected own goal in a match this season, with one of our players being charged for using discriminatory language on the pitch. The club and league dealt with this incident extremely carefully, swiftly, and appropriately, but it nevertheless shows that our fight against discrimination is not over, and the need to educate young people is all the more important. All of you, by playing in and volunteering for this club, play a part in promoting LGBTQ plus inclusion in football, and we must all continue this important and vital work. For our club, however, there were many moments to celebrate both on and off the pitch. We'll get to the pitch stuff soon, but before we get there, I'd like to shout out a few people. Firstly, this year marked Eric's 20th year as manager at Stonewall FC. His longest monogamous relationship to date. Eric was given a specially mounted Unity 2.0 shirt to mark the occasion, and we are all very thankful for your years of dedication to the club.
Yeah.
Secondly, our WMB manager Naomi was included in the inaugural Trans in the City Changemakers list, a list that celebrates the trans and non-binary people that work tirelessly to help the trans community in business, not-for-profit and community organisations throughout the UK. Thirdly, club legend Ashley Pitter was rightly presented with the Football vs Homophobia Lifetime Achievement Award this year, honouring his decades of service to LGBTQ+ inclusion in football. He was given the award by a group of past and current members of the club in what looked like a very special and moving event. So, Okay, I'm almost done. That's off the pitch, and let's go on to the on-pitch stuff at last. It's been an amazing year for Stonewall FC. Our year started with a gold medal win for the Stonewall Lions at the Eurogames Lyon 2025. Gosh, that feels like a long time ago. Our teams have played in 2 cup finals this year. The WMB team playing in the LWSFL Cup final in May, and our men's first 11 played in the Middlesex FA Intermediate Cup final in April. In their respective leagues, our men's first 11 finished 7th, our development team 4th, our WMB team 3rd, our Unity team 4th, and our Unity development team 5th. I'll just also round of applause. And as Alexis consistently points out, our win ratio is higher than Manchester United's this season. Of course, the football continues over the summer with 4 teams and over 50 players making their way to Valencia at the end of June for the Gay Games. Plus, we have an exciting squad heading to Manchester for the annual GFSN 5-a-side tournament, looking to bring home a win at last from that tournament. And finally, this is, as many as you know, a special year for the club as it marks our 35th anniversary. There'll be some major celebrations happening at the start of next season, so keep your eyes peeled for more information about that.